Okay, so I'm going to try to show what I did last week. Last week, well, the week before, I introduced the discussion panel back to the application, and this brought a bunch of issues with navigation, especially when we were clicking like reply. Sometimes they were not loading the correct reply or something like that, especially in the app too. Now we do uh, load properly. Like this is the local application. You can see that now we have the number of replies here, and now we do have this panel. Now I'm making sure that all the links go correctly where it needs to be. Um, there were a bunch of issues with that, like as you can see, because the feed button on the side is very likely misunderstood. Like this was because there was no context on those buttons. Uh, the, the button shortcut opening. So this is one of them. Then what's new? Side feed is showing the activity. Okay, not showing the activity of this user. But oh yeah, this was a problem on web that we had. For example, gabo.es. So we have gabo.es, and then let's go to the feed and see. Let's see the feed. Like for example, the first feed is Mythical Fiber, right? So um, if I go to Mythical Fiber on seed here, this is Mythical Fiber site. So we were here loading um, all the events for that site. Oh, we're doing the same. Maybe this was this is a regression because we should show um, we should show the events for Mythical Fiber, and here we're showing everything because it's not correct. Let me check if I can do that on local. Maybe that's not pushed. But it should be. I don't know. Uh, so now if I go to localhost, okay. Yeah, I know what is happening. Yeah, this is wrong. So I changed that back again. So here, um, if I go to Horacio, well now this is changing to the profile, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem anymore in the new version. But the previous version, what we were doing, we were loading the wrong feed as you saw there. Now, I guess because profiles are linking, are showing, we're showing just the profile. This is not gonna happen. Um, but anyways, yeah, this was fixed, I guess. Let's see what else. Let's go here. I worked on a function that I haven't implemented yet in many places that takes the document and convert it into text. That function is working, but I had some troubles implementing that, especially like in embeds and I wanted to implement that also here in the comments. So you see that this reply here, it's well not here but in the feed. We're showing this small version of the comment. I wanted to make text version of it so we can just render a smaller version of this comment. But I had some troubles trying to make it work. So I need to review that again. But the function is there. The function is actually in the code base. So if I look for document to text, you can see it here. So yeah, this function converts a hypermedia document into plain text. So it's actually resolving all the embeds and everything, and convert that into plain text, so we can render that text whenever we want. It's not it's implemented the function, but it's not been used yet. I hopefully can work on that this week to start using that in some places on the app, like especially here in commenting, also in Rage embeds, and there are other places. I don't know if you remember that we were rendering, maybe in the library. We were rendering um, like oh, in the cards. We were rendering like these boxes for yeah, let me see here, for example. Here you see that we're now rendering the embeds, the mentions, because we don't know those. So for this type of things, um, we can actually use that text version, so we can avoid this wrong rendering. What else did I do? Mobile, improve mobile drawer, better loading on the feed. Location should only appear on the site feed. Create C document about the passkeys. I guess yes, I created those. I added uh, I added comments on those things. And the other thing that I was working on is the sorting, the new sorting thing. Oh, I didn't start that version, so I'm in main, but we do have a feed sorting branch. This branch, if I start it, it's actually using the new API for the activity. This is happening to me all the time now. I don't know why. But this, like the current activity API, I'm using both APIs, the list events and list entity mentions, and then I merge them all together. With this new, what's happening? Oh, because I had to open. Okay, let me just do that again. I don't know what's happening. Um, the the combining those two were making some issues and some problems with the dates of events, because of course I needed to sort those two results, and those two results were not I wasn't working with the same data between those two results. So now I'm using the citations the from the from the list events API, that there have been already sorted correctly. So now, if you can see here, like we shouldn't have future date problems on this thing anymore. So if I go here, um, this is the last reply, and then yeah, so you can see that now, October 24th, and yeah, that's already in that branch. I think we can merge that, um, because it's already working here properly. So I just need to make sure that everything is working, like all the navigation is working and all that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I hope I can work this week on the filtering, because the filtering, I closed the app. Um, I had some questions around the designs of the filtering, because the designs are very uh, uh, defined to work on the panel. But as you all know, we have a feed inside the main section. So this this filter was not sufficient, and I don't know, but I don't really agree that this is the best way to show all the citations or filter them. Maybe based on the pains that we were hearing yesterday, maybe having this explicit separation between citations, versions, and discussions as we had before is the way to go. But this will change again the routing, and we need to make sure that all the routing works. So there are a couple comments here that Isabella knows, and I think she asked me um, to match those with user stories. So I think I'm gonna do that, and hopefully I can work on this filtering this week, so we can let user filter the feed the way that they want. So yeah, thanks.